Alright guys, so I'm back with another video of should you summon on this banner as a free-to-play player. Now, Hu Tao's banner is basically confirmed at this point. We know for sure Chong Yun and Sing Shou is going to be 4 stars on Hu Tao's banner. And Noelle is super likely that she's gonna be there. So we can basically just assume this is going to be the banner. And this banner, actually, in my opinion, this banner has insane value for free-to-play players currently. And I'm gonna go over why. So first off, we have Hu Tao. Hu Tao is going to be the single best DPS in the game for a while. She's so strong. She's gonna put up really insane numbers. And also another really good thing about her is that she's actually very long-term viable because she's actually not that selfish. So let's take a quick look at her details. So she has the highest HP in the game. Her defense is, I think, also one of the highest in the game. Her ascension stat is crit damage percent, which is really good. Her normal and charge attack multipliers are pretty good. Her E is insane because it gives her absolutely ridiculous attack stats, which is like, wow. And in her ultimate, it does a lot of damage and she can heal herself. So she's like, listening to this, she's already super sustainable. She can basically do a lot. So not only is she potentially the highest DPS in the game, she can also heal herself and sustain herself pretty well, because that healing is pretty good. Because this heal can actually heal up to 5 times based on the number of enemies hit. Now, oftentimes Now her passives are also insane. This passive specifically, basically you see how like she gets absolutely insane attack with her E. Her E gives her like 3000 attack if you have an ideal build, which is crazy. And the E buff lasts for 9 seconds and the cooldown 16 seconds. During those 7 seconds is when this passive activates. Because when the E is not active, all allies in the party get their crit rate increased by 12%, except for Hu Tao. Which, this actually also encourages switching, which is really nice too. Because it makes her good in the long run as well. When eventually power creep comes and then like a new best character will come, Hu Tao will still be able to help that character with this passive, which is amazing. And also this passive, I can't wait to use her along with Ganyu, because she's Pyro and Ganyu's Cryo, and things are just gonna get crazy because they just work so well together. Her second passive is also insane, because when her HP is equal or less to 50%, her Pyro damage bonus just increases by 33%. That is ludicrous. That is so much. And it's not like 50% HP for her is hard either, because her E drains 30% of her current HP. So let's say you have 100% HP. You just need to use this E twice, because the first activation will get you down to 70%, and then the second activation will get you down to 49%, because it's based on 30% of current HP. But using it 2 times still gives you under 50%, so this passive is almost active all the time, which is insane. And her constellations are also super good as well, but she's a 5-star, so you most likely won't be getting constellations. And also her spear as well is so busted. It's the best weapon in the game, which is just nuts. The best weapon in the game on the highest DPS character in the game, oh my gosh. And now, so yeah, Hu Tao already is like almost a must summon for free-to-play players. And the 4 stars. The 4 stars are also really good. We'll start from Noelle. Noelle is actually pretty good here because she's been on so many banners that you will most likely have her at like C3 or C4 or above, or something like that. Like my Noelle is C4 now, and when she gets to C6, she becomes an absolute monster. And most of you already probably have Noelle with pretty good amount of constellations, so you actually have a shot at going for C6, because Noelle's been on so many banners. She's on the beginner banner, she's been on 2 other banners before this. Yeah. And then the second 4-star here is Xingqiu. Xingqiu is really good. He's really, really good. And also, since he's also been on many banners as well, you probably already have him at like Constellation 2 at least. And if you can get his Constellation all up to 6, or even just 4, he's just an absolute monster as well. Yeah, because if you don't have Xingqiu at like C4 or C6 yet, this banner is also super good for you. Because you most likely have Xingqiu at like C2 or C1 at least. Because Xingqiu's also been on a banner twice as well. And now lastly, Chongyun. Chongyun's constellations are pretty good. Like his C2 actually has pretty good combo potential with Hu Tao, because it decreases cooldown by 15%, which is really nice. And here as well, his C4 is also really good. Chongyun regenerates 1 energy every time he hits an opponent affected by cryo, and then his C6 makes him a really, really good DPS, because it basically just gives him 15% more damage for free. And then his ult normally summons 3 blades, but with C6 he summons 4. So that's just a lot of extra damage. So yeah, and Chongyun hasn't been on that many banners, I don't think, so you probably have him at C1 or C0. So getting him to at least C2 is also really nice. Like, all these 4-stars are really nice. And, like, you probably already have constellations for at least Xingqiu or Noelle. So getting them even higher, like Noelle C6 or Xingqiu C4, just completely changes them. They just become absolutely nuts. So yeah, unless you have like at least two of these 4-stars at C6 already, I think as a free to play, you should absolutely summon on this banner. The only argument I could see for free to play players to not summon on this banner is the potential Venti banner, because Venti is he's still the best character in the game by far, just because of what he does. But you're basically choosing between Hu Tao, the best DPS, and then Venti, the best general character in the game, which is quite a hard choice, honestly. But I would say for now, probably until we get to see what Venti's 4-stars is, summon for Hu Tao. I think her banner just has absolutely insane value for free to players, because Hu Tao is gonna be the best DPS in the game for a very long time. All the 4-stars are actually really good, and like even Noelle, because Noelle, you're probably really close to her C6 already at this point, because she's been on 5 million banners. So yeah, that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time.